Hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I'm doing pretty good. I just need to cleanse my space real quick before I begin. But yeah, you can ask a question. Absolutely. your older your older your older sister passed away before you were born. I can see if I can channel her for you. I can definitely tell you right now that she absolutely does know who you are. Absolutely. Um, hey, how are you? Um, was there something done for her that was placed in her for kind of like a, not like a memorial, but like something. I feel like something was done. She's kind of giving me the sense of like, thank you for doing something that's like to remember my life, to remember me. Some type of memorial, something special that was done for her. Um, Something that definitely was done. Yeah. Yeah, there was definitely something that was done for her that she wants to thank the family for. Um, some type of memorial, some type of more of like celebration of life type thing done for her. And she definitely wants to thank you for that. Um, Sorry, it's kind of loud. Huh. Yeah, she definitely yeah, maybe your mom did something for her. Hey everybody, how's it going? Hey LP. Hey Capricorn, hey Fire. How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, I really think that this is definitely mm, I s- it's funny because I sense somebody drawing a picture for her, like a maybe when y- somebody who's younger, um possibly you or your sister, like drawing pictures or something, um drawing some type of picture for her, like maybe when you were a child or something. She's showing me like another child drawing like a picture for her, or a picture with a like a memory of her or something for her. um and she definitely wants to thank you for that. I don't know why that's significant, if that's significant, if anything you could think of that would that you can remember. She's definitely not 6 months old though. She's definitely older. Um, definitely older. Um, so she definitely has grown on the other side. Absolutely. I definitely like long straight hair. She's wearing glasses. I don't know if glasses run in your family, but sometimes that carries down here. Sometimes I don't know what that was. You were very, yeah. Yeah, I mean she's definitely present, and so trying to see if she can give me any other messages here for you. Yeah. Yeah, she's not a bit she's, I want to say preteen, preteen age at least, something like that. She's definitely got a little bit of a spicy attitude. It's kind of funny. I feel like she's been probably gone a lot longer than that. But I feel like the way she's showing me is where she's more comfortable and happy and at that the way she is right now. Um, is there any other message? I'm trying to see if I can channel. There's something about a cat. I don't know if she's with an animal that's passed away, or maybe if you have an animal that she's very attached to, but she's very, very attached to an animal here, and it makes her really, really happy. Yeah. So she was 64. I can definitely sense it's been a long time, but I think that she's at an age where she feels more childlike, more comfortable, more happy. Um, and that's kind of like a preteen stage. Um, so if there was A dog, yeah. She's very attached to an animal. I can't really sense what exactly the animal is because I don't think it's with her, but it definitely makes her very, very happy. But if there was anything done in her name, you know, messages with balloons, any type of thing like that, just be very, she's it makes her happy to know that people are still thinking about her and still being very aware. I feel like she's definitely more attached to one person than anybody else. Um, and that could be, another sibling. I feel like is definitely watching more closely, and guiding more. Let's see if I can connect with a mother. So I definitely sense a mother and a father figure, but they're standing behind her. She They're standing behind her. They're kind of just letting her do her thing. I feel like she's definitely she's not quiet. She's definitely not quiet. So they're kind of just letting her take the lead here. So, but the mother and father figure are definitely side by side. Yeah, but they're not, like standing there holding hands. They're like, she's gonna do her thing. she, she has got a lot to say. She's not, she's very like, hey, I'm here. As the mother kind of just rolls her eyes and is like, oh, here we go. But yeah, they're definitely with you and definitely guiding. So absolutely, I would say so. Yeah, absolutely. You're very welcome. How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, it's morning. It's almost midnight here, so I thought I'd hop on real quick and see how everybody's doing. LP. Everybody's in different time zones here. Will you go to the same university as Otis here? Will you go to the same university as Otis here? If anybody in here hasn't liked and subscribed, please do so. I really appreciate it. All right, will you get into the same university? I would say yes. I would say yes. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's gonna be really good for you too, because we got the letters here coming in, so yeah, absolutely. I know, Capricorn. Everybody's from all over. It's so great. I think you're gonna find out pretty soon where you're gonna be at too with the letters popping up there. I really think that that message is gonna come soon into you, in for you soon. So good luck to you. All right, let's see. Bye. How's it going? Is this a recent message? Is this a recent message? You're very welcome. Eh, right now? All right. We want to know if he's moved on. Yeah, I think this person has moved on just because of the distance here. Um, oh yeah. Yeah, I really think that this person has moved on just because of so much distance. And behind that, this person is trying to move forward into a different place here. Absolutely, different place here. Um, how did he feel about the message? Yeah, whoa, okay. Yeah, I feel like he is feeling he's really disconnected from this connection with the mail here and just the complete storm. I get a sense of kind of like he's not wanting to open up another door and another cycle here. Um, I really think that if you're planning on moving on, I mean, from what I'm getting here, I think that's probably, the best decision you need to make for yourself here in this decision because this person is definitely emotionally already in another place here. Oh, yeah. We're definitely moving towards another path. We're, yeah. I think if you're looking to reconnect and open up, I think that it's not going to be in your favor. I think that if you continue to push, shit's gonna not be good for you. You know what I mean? I think that it's gonna be a struggle. There's gonna be arguments here. And I think that if you're deciding and wanting to move forward, I think that this person already has moved forward. So be aware of that emotionally. You know, emotionally they're checked out already. I think it's one of those things where it's easier said than done. You know, it's hard for some people to move forward connections. You know, I get that. It's like, you know, but if, you know, somebody's already checked out, how is continuing or rekindling this connection going to benefit you at all? You know what I mean? If this person's already out of this connection, trying to get this back together, it's just a lot more, you know, headache and disaster, a continuing cycle here. So that's something you really need to, you know, think for yourself. You know, is this, you know, knowing that this could be really just not good for either one of you. What's the next step for you? You know what I mean? Because this person literally is like moving forward in their life. I feel like if we're trying to reconnect it, like we're just going to end up arguing and fighting, and it's just not going to be good for either one of you here. You know, what's the best healing thing for yourself emotionally? You know, I get the sense of kind of like, yeah, yeah, more enemies, more suspicions. I feel the suspicions here, absolutely, of like of the feelings and stuff. But this person's checked out, absolutely checked out, absolutely. Um, why they would lie to you, I don't know. Some people are like, some people are like that. Um, I think this is one of those situations that you need to take it into your own hands and figure out what's better for you emotionally, you know. So good luck to you. You're welcome. Yeah, you know, sometimes, like I said, it's easier said than done. Sometimes you would just kind of have to, you know, put things, what's better for you emotionally, you know, knowing that you could continue into a connection that's just going to end up in hurt and sorrow and not be happy, you know. Everybody wants to have their own happiness. Everybody deserves, you know, you deserve happiness. Don't settle for less, you know. Love reading for July or August. Is there anything you're not seeing? Well, Capricorn, it's because you know I don't bullshit here. I tell you how it is. It's all right. You know, dating is hard. I see a lot of it as life lessons, though. You know, if you don't go through the shit, then how are you supposed to really know what to look for? What's good? What's bad? You know, not all of it's supposed to be good. I see a lot of my past experiences as life lessons. Some people learn from it, some people don't. Some people don't. I'll tell you that. Some people really don't. But, that's how I see my past experiences. Would I want to go through them again? Hell no. Absolutely not. So, you know, it's like noticing the signs of other people. All right. Exactly. Yeah, especially if you went through heartbreak. You're like, oh my God, my life is over. And then later on, you're like, wow, that was that. All right, July, August. I definitely see somebody here giving you some feels. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, I feel like there's definitely a connection here with somebody. Um, success. I feel like this connection is definitely going to be really successful. The only thing that I see is I don't know if this is connecting to this connection. But I'm definitely seeing some type of end of friendship. And so I need more clarification on this. Okay. So I feel I feel like there's definitely a connection here with somebody. But there's also an ending to a friendship. I feel like it could be more than one thing here. Either it's two people that like the same person, or a type of situation where a friend doesn't like this person and ends up getting involved in a situation in the connection. But I see the person that you're connecting with really supporting you and really honoring you, and it being very successful. But But there's definitely somebody trying to get in the way here of this connection. Not necessarily, I don't want to say a choice between two people and one is a better choice. Yeah, there's definitely somebody getting in the way here. And I think that it's going to be coming and it's going to become like an end to a friendship here because of it. But I see the other person that you're connecting with really supporting you and being there with you and, you know, agreeing with, you know, your decisions that you're making, either in this situation or in this connection in general. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, there's definitely going to be opening up communication about this whole situation. I feel like there's definitely going to be a lot of drama involved if there isn't already. So I definitely would be, you know, try to stay away from that or definitely be aware of that. I definitely sense whoever this ending of this friendship is definitely going to try to be shady and be petty. You know, this other I feel like this person is just going to be really shady and petty. So definitely be aware of that and try to stay away from that. You know what I mean? Like if somebody is not going to be supportive of your decisions, if somebody is not going to help you achieve happiness and, you know, be a friend, you know, then you're not a friend. You know what I mean? So, you know, just try to stay away from that. You don't need that negativity, you know what I mean? But just be aware that whatever decisions you do make, that this other person is definitely going to be backing you up and supporting you in your decisions with other people. No trauma yet. I just sense somebody being really shady, you know? Like you don't need that. Hey, how are you? You're very welcome. Hey, Grace, how are you? LP, what's going on? Oh, yeah. You're welcome. Absolutely. I'm here for it. All right. You're talking to a Leo. You're reading him next week. Oh, I feel that absolutely. Is there a question that you had for the situation, LP, in hand, like directly? Hey, Isabella, how are you? Welcome. Just a general. Okay. All right. Yeah, I definitely sense you being in a kind of emotional cycle here with these connection with that, especially with the ex there. Um, I think that this person is no good for you, but it's kind of you can't help it. I definitely sense long and happiness, and I feel like this connection with this new person is a possible long-term connection. Is definitely a long-term possible connection. Yeah. Yeah. Um, I think that I, I think that even though those things feel good to you, I feel like just be aware that not to let it affect this new relationship because yeah, I this is a long term this is a long-term relationship here. And I think that if you continue that cycle, it could affect this connection. You know, because I definitely see long-term happiness, close family, good health, good fulfillment, good hopes. Um, good things are definitely are moving in that connection. I think that if you in order to move forward, you've got to end that cycle because it's going to affect this current relationship. I feel like if you're trying to, I get a sense of kind of like, trying to show a point, like, I can do this on my own. I don't need you. And I feel that point has been put across. Great abundance, yeah, here's the crossroads of the cycle. Choosing the right path for yourself. I think that absolutely, I feel like, your point has been put across. And I think knowing that now is time to end the cycle so you can continue to move forward. Um, because if not, I really see it affecting this relationship in some way. And the only way, the only person that can end that is you, end that cycle. Successful adventures, I see suspicions here, and that's where that's coming from. The suspicions here. You know, um, that's what I would be most worried about is if you continue to kind of be in that cycle with your ex of trying to show, it's kind of like showing off, but I get the understanding of it. I get it, of kind of like, shove it in your face. Look what I have, you know. But the thing is that this other person that you are being connected with, they're going to see it. They're going to see it. But in their eyes, they're not going to see it the way you do. And that's what you have to understand. They're going to see it in a way of, oh, your ex, you know what I mean? Like, and have suspicions around that. Even though that's not what it is, this is definitely a way to avoid that because it's going to come up at some point. So you need to make a decision, as your point has been put across. Absolutely. This person your ex definitely knows that. Definitely moving. Things are moving. Love, life, and longing, and all of those things are definitely coming your way. And this is definitely a long-term relationship here. So the next move is yours. That next move is yours. So good luck to you. You're very welcome. Hey, Truth. I thought you went to bed. It's past your bedtime. You better get back to work, LP. Oh. That's okay. It's late anyway. I was just hopping. I got on a little bit later than I wanted to, but that's okay. Good luck, LP. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, you're normally in bed by now, Truth. Hey, Seth, how are you? There's another new guy. Is this the one we're going to the party with? Or party? Or what is it called? I forgot what it was called. I'm losing it. I'm doing pretty good. Truth, I'll check it out after. So this is the same guy you're going to this party with. I think it's gonna be, if I remember. Seth, you can ask a question. A different one. Not too much. How does R feel about your connection? Yeah, I understand you don't want to get hurt. That makes, I feel the same way. All right, how does R feel about your connection? Hmm. I think that, Isabella, you can, yes. Um, I, I think yeah, I feel like if you're trying to figure out if you should talk to this person or not, I would say absolutely, because we have a lot of um, good things happening here. I'm getting a sense of, if you're going to do it, you need to do it now, before I feel like there's a missed opportunity here, with communication. I feel like this person doesn't know it. I feel like this person doesn't exactly know what their feelings are, directly towards you. I'm getting kind of a curiosity. I want to say I'm curious. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like this person's definitely curious, and wants to know more. Um, but doesn't directly have any straightforward feelings here. I definitely feel like somebody's having definitely some crushing feeling, like crush by, kind of like there's something there, but I can't put my finger on it type feelings. Um, let's see. I feel like when you do communicate, though, I feel it being very successful. I mean, we have success here. We have good things happening, good things moving. Yeah. I feel like somebody is there's a lack of trust here. And I don't think it's from something negative. I think it's just kind of like, I'm getting the sense of like, I don't know you good enough to really kind of put feelings out there type situation. But here we have more, more good things happening over here. Definitely more good things happening here. But I do see the lack of trust, so I don't know if that's coming from your side or the other party's side. Um, but there's so many good things happening here with this communication. But I feel like this here is a short-lived thing. So taking things slow, yeah. So I mean, just be aware that if you're looking for somebody to come out and just blur out their emotions and feelings, this is not going to happen overnight. This is something that's going to take time because they just don't have either enough trust, you know, in the connection to be able to, you know, that comfort thing. It's a kind of, you know, a lot of people don't like communicating if they're not in their safe space. You know, or it takes more time and stuff like that. You got jealous and triggered and pulled back. Yeah. Yes. You know, so there's that trust thing there. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, if this communication is going to happen, it needs to happen sooner than later. I feel like there's going to be a missed opportunity here. If this isn't, if you're not going to be able to communicate here. I think that I feel like the best way for you to communicate with somebody is going to be in a open place. Park, something open, something in nature where it's calming and it's not, and you're not in their space, you know what I mean? Like you're not in their home, they're not in yours. You're both on even playing fields. Being in nature is really relaxing. It's easy to be, you know, if you're nervous, it's easy to distract yourself by looking at, you know, nature. It's a really calming place. So if you're looking for, you know, where are we going to communicate, what are we, you know, having coming together, have it on an even playing field. That way you're not uncomfortable because you're, you know, in her safe place, and or him, and this other person is not uncomfortable because they're in your, you know, even playing fields. Nature is beautiful. It's very calming. You know, I would do it, you know, in a space that feels both comfortable for both of you, you know, next to a lake, and you know, on a walking path in the woods, sit on a bench and just sit and have a calming conversation about this, about your connecting. And I see it being very, very successful. I feel like you're both definitely going to come together. Yeah. Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you for liking and subscribing. Really appreciate it. Yeah, you're definitely absolutely coming together here. Absolutely. Absolutely. But, you know, I think, like you said, collecting your thoughts, I think that's really, really important for you to do. And I think that you're on the right path with that. Absolutely. That thought process is absolutely right on the right path here. But I see you both coming together in a very positive way. So that should be, you know, I think that's really, I think you're doing the right thing. I think you're definitely thinking in the right space, and it should work out really well for you. So good luck to you. You're very welcome. All right, I'll get to you next about CU. Isabella, how's it going? Your phone's not gonna die on me, is it? That's okay. All right. So, Hey, Hannah, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Good. I've done that. So I'm like, I'll be on the phone and my phone will die. And I'm like, wait, I should have plugged it in. Sometimes I have problems with my electronics. All right. How does that feel for you? So somebody's definitely cautious here about this connection. Excuse me. I feel like there's a lack of communication here between you and this person. Yeah, absolutely. When I start coughing and choking, normally it's a lack of communication here for me. So, I feel like somebody's definitely being cautious. There's big time caution here. I feel like we're afraid of losing this connection here. Are there feelings here? Absolutely. Lots of feelings here. Absolutely. We have beauty and love and longing. So if we're asking, we're asking here, how does this person think? They think you're beautiful. They definitely have feelings for you. But I feel like there's just caution here. And I don't know if that's from your side or the other person's side. It could be either or. Yeah. Yeah. I think somebody's afraid of commitment here. Somebody is afraid of commitment. And I don't know, it gives me the sense of, I've been hurt in the past. I've been hurt in the past, and because of that, it's giving, it gives me trust issues. Somebody has commitment issues here. Somebody's afraid of losing somebody to mess up. Yeah, there's a fear of loss. So when I get a fear of loss, especially in the connection, it's more, along with the commitment, I'm afraid to either move forward in this connection. I'm afraid to give you more than what I can, because I feel like I'm gonna fuck it up somehow. You know what I mean? Or say the wrong thing. There's a lot of fears in place here. A lot of fears in place here. Hey, how are you? Um, you know, I feel like I'm worried about the communication. That's what the biggest thing I'm worried about here. I would be worried about here is the communication piece. It's huge. I feel like feelings are not being communicated. I feel like I'm on constant edge emotionally for some reason. Like, I am afraid to say the wrong thing. I'm afraid to do the wrong thing. The feelings are definitely there. The feelings are definitely there. I think that, I feel like the communication needs to be opened up a little bit more to release these fears. I think for both sides of this connection. Because the feelings are definitely there. I just think that there's so many outside feelings of fear, I want to say lack of self-confidence in this connection. Like there's not enough confidence in either side, I feel. And I think that the communication needs to open up a lot more emotionally, because the love is there, we're happy, possible engagement even, absolutely. But I feel like in order to move forward from that, in order to get to this point, these fears are in place here. This is not going to go anywhere forward. Nobody's going to make this stronger commitment. Nobody's going to move to the next place unless these fears are dealt with and communicated together. Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like this isn't something that's going to happen overnight. It's something, are you willing to work towards? Is this is this communication and these things, is this a connection that you're willing to fight for? Is this something that you're willing to put the work in? This is something you're going to have to put work into. Somebody has to be the bigger person. Yeah, absolutely. This is definitely connection that's going to need some finessing with the communication here to get to that emotional place. It's not going to happen overnight. Start in baby steps, start in baby steps. I think if the work gets put in emotionally, I think that things are going to be fine. I really do. Because the emotions are there. It's all of the fear of being hurt, the fear of loss, the fear of the past, those things are in place. Relationships are work. Sometimes you have to work a little bit harder, but you have to think for yourself, is this connection, is this worth the fight? Is this worth the work? And if it is, then start in baby steps. So good luck to you. Thanks for coming in. All right, what's going to happen between you? You're very welcome. Listen, don't be coming up in here with that negativity, all right? I'm going to have to, I don't know if you were here when the guy came in with the demons last night, but I'll tell you what, we ain't going to be having none of that negative juju up in here. I'll tell you what, that ain't it's not. You get out of here with that negativity. uh Oh my goodness. All right. Yes, the demons. Even Grace knows. Get them out of here. No? All right. That's bad. I'm horrible. It's okay. Hey, Taylor. How's it going? All right. Oh, we flirting bad. I feel like this definitely is flirty vibes. Um, so I definitely feel like there's definitely some type of, yeah. So flirting, we're definitely flirting here, and I feel like it's in a kind of like a childish way, though. You know how it's kind of it's making me think of when like younger kids when they start flirting with boys flirting with girls, like kind of like childlike picking, making fun of, making jokes, that type of flirty type of vibe. Kind of like making fun of you, but it's really flirting. um I definitely see you two coming together. um Here, give me more on the connection. Somebody is definitely in a place where they are looking to move forward. They want more in their life. So I feel it's a male. What's connection? Give me a side. Give me a side. Give me a side. Male. That's what I thought. Absolutely. So this male, the male figure here, definitely male. Absolutely. This person is not looking just to date. This person is looking for a wife. This person is looking for marriage. This person is ready to settle down. You met him on Tinder. Well, this is something you need to be aware about, because if you are not on the same path as this person, you need to be aware of that. This person is not looking for a hookup. This is not a hookup, ain't gonna happen. An overnight hookup is not gonna happen. I mean, it could. We all have needs. You know what I mean? But this person is absolutely, this person is looking for somebody serious. Absolutely. I think that the flirting is definitely here. I feel like this is a person that likes adventure. We're moving, we're traveling, we're doing things. This is a person that does not sit still, so be aware of that. Like, this person likes home, but this person wants to travel. They want to do things. They want to event have adventures and move and things like that. You like that? Yeah, yeah. I see this being a good connection for you. I feel like this person is going to pull you out of your shell. I think this person is a little bit, giving me the sense of like, I'm more, I don't know how to put it. I'm trying to think of the right way to explain it. Outgoing. Outgoing, you know, I don't want to say a daredevil, but like, somebody who's just willing to do and try new things and do new things, you know what I mean? Type of things like that. And I feel like this person is like You have not experienced life. Let me show you how. We're going to come together and I'm going to show you this. And you know what I mean? I feel like this person's definitely going to take you out of the shell here. Yeah. I see things being successful right now, in the beginning. You know what I mean? I think that if you are wanting the same things as this person wants, then it can end up being really good connection for you. Absolutely, because this person does not want to this person wants to settle down. Like they're ready to take that next step in their life. So I met my wife on a dating site, so you'd be surprised. I think the love will come after the connection gets stronger. It is a possibility. There's so much success and good omens in the female and the male. Um, I think as long as things go on the positive side, I think that as long as you're both on the same path and enjoy it. You know what I mean? I don't push things. You know what I mean? Though I feel like this is gonna not be. I feel like this is gonna be a slow moving process that to get to that point of that connection. So, you know, with the love and that type of connection, I think just let it take its course, let it take its time. Oh, seriously? Oh, that's crazy. Oops. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, man. You like them singers, huh? Oh my God, tell me. Tell me all of it. That happens. You know, twin flames aren't all sunshine and rainbows. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Sometimes you get into it with your twin flame and it happens. Hannah, I'll get to you next and then Grace. It is a lot. It is a lot. And it's funny because I haven't really figured out if me and my wife are soulmates or twin flames. We're probably twin friends. We fight sometimes, but I'm a crybaby, so I'm just a pain in the ass. Because I'm a Cancer, so and she's an Aquarius, so I'm over in the corner going, "Ugh," and she's just like, really, really, you're a baby. I'm like, my feelings. Not really, but you know what I mean. I'm all about feelings, and she's not, so I'm like, is something wrong? Did I do something? She's like, no, everything's fine. Oh, it gets hilarious because I'm just ridiculous. I'm a ridiculous person. Okay, I see your donation. Did you want to do a private reading, or did you want me? I'll just read you next. Let me get to Taylor real quick since I'm already pulling for her. All right, and then I'll get to you next. Thank you for donating. I really appreciate it. Taylor. Did you just say, Taylor, did you just say you saw colors? What was that? I missed that. You meditated and saw colors for the first time and freaked out. What are we looking for? Let's see. Let's see, Taylor. What are we looking at? Working on our heart chakra here. I give myself I'm open to opportunities to do so. I do this because I can. I have nothing in return. Speak from your heart and let those around you know how you feel about them. Through love, I have positive, spontaneous, and lasting influences of healing and transformation in both myself and others. You're being protected and guided. Protected and guided. Empowered and healed. Whoa, jeez. Its desires and passion. So I really get a sense of, I feel like your spirit guides are really trying to just give you the message of letting you know that they're really protecting you and guiding you. We've got 2 protection cards here. I am safe and protected with an energetic field and amplify positive energy around me. Protection. As a whole, I am empowered and healed. Grounding. There's a lot here I feel like you're really focusing on, and I feel like they're really listening to that here for you. Yeah, absolutely. I work with healed energy from all realms and all forms, allowing these healing frequencies to raise and heal my own personal vibrations. As I work with healed energies, my own life force is strengthened allowing to extend my soul contract and continuing my soul's journey. I think that that's definitely working with the heart chakra here is really huge. I think that when you received that, it's giving me a strong message of they're trying to tell you that they see you working. They see you trying to heal yourself emotionally. And I strongly feel like that definitely was a message for you of saying, hey, I'm here, I'm listening. You were guided, you were protected, emotionally. I feel like there's kind of been like questioning of like, of kind of I just want to say like, I feel like I'm questioning kind of the process. I'm questioning like, is this really even working? Is anybody really listening to me? And like, I feel like that was kind of the message of like, we're definitely here guiding and protecting. Yeah, I feel that heart chakra. Yeah. So I just want to kind of say like, what's the point? And I think that was the message for you. That is the point. So I think you're definitely on the, you're on the right path. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think you're doing the right thing. So keep it up. You're very welcome. Oops, doesn't have romantic feelings for. So I definitely see there was a huge lack of trust here. Huge lack of trust here. I feel like somebody is definitely afraid to reopen this connection is because of the trust. And I think that that's the biggest issue here is like things aren't going to come back together. I feel like things have gotten easier though. I feel like shit hit the fan, and now because you have been separated for such a long time, I think that there's more happiness within both of yourselves in a sense. But I feel a fear. I feel like, how are we going to be like we were before? How are we going to go back to what it was? Hey Taylor, I just have a Cash App. My PayPal doesn't work right now. Let's see. Give me some direct feelings. I mean, I'm asking direct feelings. There's still feelings. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's like a sense of, I'm still in love with you, but I don't think that you're still in love with me. There's definitely questioning on both sides here. There's a lot of suspicions, around all the emotions. I feel like we're really just continuously going over the past, especially over the ending of this connection over and over and over again, and not fully being able to release what had happened in the situation. It's kind of like, I want to say love and hate. It's like, I'm still in love with you, but in a way, I still like, I'm still pissed off in a way, even though it's been some time. It's kind of like there's still that, how do we come back together after the way things went? How do that type of feeling? Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's definitely a crossroads here. Two very different places. You both are very, very emotionally, and I think physically, just, we're on different paths here, different places. I don't know. Somebody wanted to get married. Somebody wanted a long-term commitment. Like, if that didn't happen already, I'm sensing it more from a female. A feminine side here was ready more to commit than the other side. Is wanting more. Is wanting that, that long-term commitment. Yeah. Getting married. That's interesting. So this is interesting. I'm getting the same message from both sides. I feel like this is kind of a, I don't know if I'm wrong on this. I feel like you both wanted the same thing, but the communication was not put there. It's kind of like, I wanted to get married and this other person wanted to get married, but you didn't think this person would, and this person didn't think you would. Like, there was a lack of communication, but in reality, you both really wanted the same fucking thing. you know? Um, And I think that lack of communication is really what kind of really affected both emotionally. So I feel like the the long-term piece was definitely both on same sides. Like, I mean, I don't know if you guys were already at that place and then it didn't work out, um, of that long-term commitment, of marriage, of family, things like that. So let me know if that resonates for you. Thanks, Taylor. I see that. So I strongly feel like the communication was just so separated that became a huge issue here. Um, I really feel that love and hate feelings here. Love and hate, like, and the fear, the lack of trust is huge. Um, more suspicions. Yeah, if I'm asking directly, if it's definitely, I really don't see you both reconciling. And I think that's because of the fact that there's just so many underlying issues emotionally, that it's kind of, once again, how do we go back to where it was after what happened? And I keep replaying the ending over and over again. And I just feel like it's not going to be emotionally good or healing for both of you. I feel like this could end in a continuous cycle as it did before. I feel like there is mutual respect, as in the sense of, I still care for you as a person in that sense. It's kind of like, I don't want harm to come to you, but this just did not work out for both of us. But it's just crazy, and the fact that there's two people here having the same thoughts but not communicating it. It's crazy. Unless you guys were already engaged and then shit hit the fan. Let me know. Because these pulled separately, these did not pull together for me. Because we have a female wanting to continue to get married, and then we have the male over here wanting marriage. I see you as my wife. I'm waiting for you to give me a ring. But it was separate. There's a line. You know what I mean? That was completely separate. So, you know, I could be wrong on that, and you guys could have gotten to that point. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I think that I think this is definitely not gonna come back together in the way that I think you have. But I do think that there is, you know, emotionally mutual respect here and caring. So there's definitely still some love there, you know, in the sense of I care about you, but this is just not this isn't gonna end well for either one of us. So so good luck to you, and thanks for coming in. Hi, how are you? Taylor, what's your question? Or did you have a question? Hey, hey, music. I don't really do a list. I kind of do who comes to me, and if people make donations, I read them first. They're top priority for me. You just started. Oh, you want to push? You want to push? You want to be nosy about it? Let's see what we can get out of this. You know, I would too. It's hard. It's hard to be like, where's this gonna go? What's gonna happen? I'll see what I can. Let's see what we can get for you. Right? I think my wife just walked through the door. I feel like there's suspicions here in this connection. I definitely feel like somebody doesn't know if they're being truthful or not. What is it? Is it gonna give me heartburn? Ew. It's what? Oh, okay. What? All right. Just wait a minute. Let me finish what I'm doing here. So I definitely see like suspicions on and trust here. Like there are multiple cards here that are definitely having issues with trust. Um, I feel like somebody's definitely having more feelings than the other person, like more of a stronger feelings here. Let's see. Yeah, more breach of trust. Suspicions and trust. Kind of really questioning either the intent or questioning if somebody's either being honest, or it could be a multiple of things. I'm getting more of a sense of kind of like why me type thing. You know what I mean? There's definitely some questioning in there. Can't be me. That's probably the other side here. And somebody's definitely having those love feelings here. Absolutely. Somebody's having very strong feelings here. But I feel like it's more one side than the other. I feel like it's more one side than the other. Like, I feel like a hot flame. A hot flame. Yeah, it's definitely his side. Somebody, I mean, you know, I feel like the trust could be also in the past. You know what I mean? Somebody being hurt in the past. And it's hard to trust people. It's hard to trust people when you've been hurt, you know? It doesn't necessarily have to be within the connection. It can be emotionally as well. Yeah, those are definitely past feelings. Past connections. I think that's where that trust and fear is from, is absolutely from past connections. It's from the male side. It's from male side. These are all feelings from the male side, from the other side. Yeah. Oh, I've read what too. No, I think these are, I feel like this is the trust issue is because of past connections here from the male. And I think that this person's been hurt in the past. Really, really bad. And so, you know, I feel like this person is afraid to open up, afraid to make a commitment, move forward in anything, because there is so much there is such a huge lack of trust. So who I live with who? What do you mean by that? It's not like it's not like, oh, it's, my neighbor Jimmy, he doesn't try. That's not, this is an emotional, like, I've been fucked over in the past, and because of that, I don't have trust in connecting with people. I don't have trust in putting out my heart fully because I'm afraid to be hurt type situation. This isn't like a direct, like, I don't trust Jimmy because he looks funny. You know what I mean? Like, it isn't like a direct person. This is an emotion. You know what I mean? So I think that I think that's huge to be aware about, especially since you just started connecting. Apparently, that's really important for you to know that. It wouldn't have shown up, but the feelings of, I'm afraid to open, I'm afraid to trust because I'm afraid to be fucked over. I wouldn't say direct in love. I would say there's definitely like, I want to say like there's a flame there. You know what I mean? Like there's a flame kicking here. And it's kind of like, when you're near, you make me feel good inside. You make me happy. You make me want to get to know you more. Um but in a way, it's kind of like I'm afraid to really open up. I'm afraid to do that just because of the fact that I've been hurt. You know what I mean? That many. It's not like, oh my God, I love you so much. I'm so in love with you. It's just like you give me that fiery passion. You know what I mean? Like you make me feel a certain way that's exciting, and but it's also really scary because of this, this past hurt. Um, oh, thank you so much. Let's see, where are we going with this connection? Where are we going with this connection? Yeah, yes. Um, I really strongly feel that I think this is definitely I think good things are going to happen in this connection. You know what I mean? I think that you and this person are definitely going to have like, fun, and things are going to be good between you and this person. But just be aware that this person's going to take a lot longer than I think you think it is to really open up. If you get to a point with this person where the communication could be a struggle. It could absolutely be a struggle. And I think that's definitely coming from the other side. That the communication opening up is really hard for this other person. So I definitely think that's something that, I just be aware of. Um, be aware of that. But I definitely feel like this person definitely sees something in you, And I think it scares the shit out of them, all in honesty. Yeah, I can pull some oracle cards for you. Some general messages for you. Is that Grammy? Huh? Yeah. I'm gonna have to get off here soon, guys, but let me pull some oracle cards for you. He's scared of the fact of his own feelings himself. You know what I mean? Like, scared to be in a connection again, scared to fall in love again because he's been hurt. You know, you've been hurt. It's like this person's been hurt so bad that they're really scared to open up. He sees something in you, something that gives him excited, something that makes him, you know, feel, you know, a certain way. It makes him feel happy. Let's see if I can pull some oracle cards for you. Creative expression. I'm committed to sharing and revealing my thoughts and feelings by being creative in a communication style using expressive language. Express yourself through talking, singing, laughing, crying, using your creative talents. Using your senses to experience your world more. See, hear, smell, and feel more. Being more aware of your surroundings, using those type of things, using your senses, being more open to finding other ways of communicating with other people. Because you can sit there and talk to somebody till they're blue in the face. But, you know, if you want to communicate with, you know, if you want to express some type of feeling or way, it's kind of bringing me back, like, in, what was it, in the early 2000s, maybe 90s. You know how people used to, like, make CDs for their, like, boyfriend and girlfriends? 90s, right? Not the 80s. Early 2000s, you know? Or, like, they'd make tapes. Like, you know, in a creative way, like, I made you this custom CD about my feelings of all music of my feelings. Man, more throat chakra communication. You were born in the early 2000s. Well, you know, people still made CDs. Happiness is all around you. Acknowledge present. Acknowledge its presence with a grateful heart. Look for happiness, and because I can't read. Happiness is all around you, and acknowledge its presence with a grateful heart. Look for happiness. Know that happiness is also seeking you. Communication is huge for you here. 2 throat chakra cards. If I pull another throat chakra, that's the biggest thing for you right now is your communication. Communicating an expressive style, being open to other people. Wow. Look at this. Another throat chakra. You got 3 cards from completely different decks. Completely different decks. Express my truth freely. Communicate with ease and confidence. Now, if this wasn't what your spirit guides are trying to tell you, I don't know what is. 3 very different decks. all throat chakras here. Pretty much displaying all of the same message, just in a little bit different ways. Communication is huge for you here in different ways. You're the one that communicates all the time. But I think that, this is probably tuning in your communication. Maybe they're feeling like you're not communicating the right way. If you feel like you're not getting your word across, maybe you need to communicate differently. Or maybe you need to tune in your communication. Three throat chakras here. It's all about communicating, expressing yourself with confidence, acknowledging happiness. Happiness is around the corner. Acknowledging it, knowing that it's there, communicating in different creative ways. This is really important here for you. Just something to look at. Just something to look at here for you. That's kind of crazy, huh? I've done that before. So good luck to you. Thank you for coming in tonight. Yeah, it's gonna take time. You know what I mean? It's definitely gonna take time. Absolutely. Hey, thanks for everybody who just came in. Grace, if you're still in here, you are my last read of the night. But if anybody liked and sub, I really appreciate it. What does Andrew find attractive? I see you, Grace. So I really feel like this person thinks that you have a really good heart, but I also feel like they want to know more about you. I feel like they feel like you're open and free. in a sense of really knowing who you are. I think if we're looking at a negative spot here, I feel like maybe they think that you act, maybe too childish here. We have childish behaviors here. So I don't know if that's directly from them or you. Um, I really think that they respect you as a person, like they respect. I feel like they want to know more about you though, because we have learning and discovery here. Yeah. I feel like this person's intrigued by you, but in a sense of they definitely want to get to know you more. Um, because they see you as a good person at heart. So, I think that if this person is definitely wanting to get to know you more, I think just being really truthful to yourself is the best thing, because that's what they really see and that's what they really like is you being yourself, you being, um, you know, having a good heart and just being yourself is really the biggest thing. And I think this person sees some of that, but I feel like they're not seeing enough and they want to see more. Um, I get a sense of kind of definitely some, there's probably some behaviors that are kind of, not as mature or not as a, I don't want to say inappropriate, but, you know, I definitely want to say maybe some like immature, behaviors here. And that's kind of the only thing that's probably like a turn off for them. But other than that, I think that things are going down the right path in this connection. Grace, what's your question? So good luck to you. Thanks for coming in tonight. Sorry that took so long, but thanks for sticking it out. Just mostly be yourself, What's coming towards you. Ugh. You want the good news or the bad news? I'm not there yet. Hold on. I'm asking directly, what is your next connection? What is your next connection? I feel like your next connection is not going to be a good one. It does not feel like it's going to end up in. I feel like there's more lessons that need to be learned here for you in connection. It's like I'm wanting this love and happiness. I'm wanting this long term. I keep continuing this cycle. But I'm getting a strong feeling like this is gonna be a learning to ending. Like, I feel like it's kind of like one of those, oh my God, they're like, it's never gonna end. Why can't I just get out? Why can't I just find something that's gonna work for me? I see heartbreak, you know, heartbreak, heartbreak, heartbreak. But I really feel like heartbreak and heartbreak. I feel like after going through this, though, I really feel like I feel like love is after this for some reason. Like, Grace is the last. It's 2 in the morning where I live, and my children get up at 6. I don't do a list. I do whatever pulls towards me because I do free readings, and I think that's fair. But yeah, you know, I think that, you know, it's always good to learn a lesson, but I get a sense from you that it's kind of like, ugh, haven't I learned enough fucking lessons? Like, haven't I done enough? You know what I mean? I get that. I do really sense that very strongly. And so, I feel like whatever this next direct connection, thanks for coming in though. I really appreciate you coming in. I think that this connection, whatever this connection is, I don't think it's going to last long. This isn't like whatever this lesson is before this good stuff comes in. This isn't like a long-term thing here. This is like, you know, I want to say like a couple months of you know, connection, and then something happens and we both feel like shit. And then, you know, a few months down the road, or I want to say maybe a few months to a year after this connection here, is when there's definitely an opportunity coming. I mean, I have letters opening up to that, but this is not going to open up until this, whatever this connection ends. Have a good night. I don't think this is necessarily going to be like, I mean, I feel like it's going to be shitty, but I don't think it's going to be like, this is the end of me type connection. It's just going to make, I think it's just going to make you feel even worse because, like, oh, it's like a, oh, here we go again type feeling. You know what I mean? And I think that really viewing this and really ending that cycle is kind of like, all right, we need to end this, because once we end this, all these things are opening up, happiness and love, and, you know, all those things that are opening up here. Yeah, hey, you know, I'm very honest, you know what I mean? I'm very, very honest here. Things, it's kind of like, we're going up a hill. We're almost at the top of the hill, but then there's a sharp corner. I can't see around the corner to see if there's, to see what's there. So I really just, I'm scared to go around the corner, but I really just got to get there. You know what I mean? Because on the other side, it's all down, it's all, open skies and very clear. What is this love connection looking like, though? What is this love connection looking like? Happy, all this. Look at this. When I ask, what is this love connection looking like? Love, happy, family, luck, good luck, good tidings, good helpful. All these things are opening up. They're there. You know what I mean? So it's coming. It's happening. It's just one of those riding the waves. But it's not going to be this next connection. This next connection is going to be, I want to say, like, what the hell was that? Like, what was that? Because I don't think this next connection you're having, I mean, it could just be a physical connection. This, I'm keeping this separate here. This connection down here could just be, I'm flirting or I'm talking to somebody and I think I like them. And then it's kind of just, what the hell was that? This needs to happen for this to open up, but this is here. It's coming for you. But this has got to give you, I feel strongly, this is going to give you some type of lesson. I feel like this is your wake-up call. This is your wake-up call. Down here, it feels like a wake-up call. Like, all right, you know what? We're done. We're done. We're done. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. We can't go through this anymore. I want happiness for myself. You're so welcome. I really appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me tonight. I wish you all the best of luck. Thanks everybody for coming in tonight. I'm signing off here. Thank you for letting me channel your spirit guides this evening to give love and healing messages to everybody. I hope everybody has a great day or evening, wherever you may be. And I will talk to you all soon. I'm signing off for the night. Hey, how are you? I'm signing off for the night. But if you like and subscribe, I will be on soon. Thank you for popping in. Everybody have a blessed evening.